Oh, you guys are here. Welcome again to another episode of this funky show called Orgasmic Conscious Cooking with yours truly, being John Ashford. Got a little almond in my mouth. Orgasmic Conscious Cooking. Y'all, let me tell you something before we get started. Tonight, I have a new recipe I'm going to start. Okay? I'm going to make. It's called Salted Caramel Almond Pecan Pralines. Shouldn't take more than, let's see, they say it's about 30 minutes, 15 minutes prep, 15 minutes cook. Let's see what happens with this. But before we get started, y'all, I'm in this contest, and I thought I was out the contest, but I'm not. And I'm going to talk about the conscious ingredient tonight is having your own back. Because if you have your own back, other people have your other back, your other back, like you got two backs. It must be a chicken or something, like a double chicken back dinner. Anyway. So the most important thing is having your own back and never giving up on yourself, because other people don't give up on you. And you never know what the universe is going to do. I'm going to talk about that a little bit tonight, about what that means, what does that look like, and I'm going to talk about my experience with that. Lo and behold, I'm still in the, I couldn't even talk tonight. I'm tired, y'all. Carla Hall's Next Chef. I just finished doing 10 hours of work, set some traffic, come join you guys. But I had some feelings last night about that. Me and Derek talked about it a little bit, and so this is a fundraiser contest, and it's the James Beard Foundation. I still need votes. I'm in first place. I need y'all to continue to vote. Somebody, Angel, dropped by and dropped off 1,000 votes for me, and it helped me push me back to first. But most important, last night I was watching something called Feed Feel. It's this documentary or this film on Netflix, or this movie or this special on Netflix. And it got me to really appreciating chefs and the energy they put in that. And I was just like, wow, I'm actually in a contest with some chefs that are really putting it down. And kudos to any of y'all. If y'all watching this, kudos to you guys. I have mad love. That's not my main job. That's just one of my jobs. Y'all see me in the kitchen every week. I love cooking, but I also love people. So if y'all want to get out there and do some votes, please go to, and Derek can drop this in here, or somebody online can drop this on there for me. Favorite chef, Next Chef, Big John. I need them votes. Anyway, let's get to this candy. Y'all ready? Have your back. Thanks a lot for putting that up there, Derek. Okay, this is the other thing I'm sipping on. Jaeger. I love Jaeger. I was going to go to a bar one night. I was going to get me something. I was like, you know something? Let me just go buy me a bottle of that. And I've been like sipping on that like syrup, as the song goes. But anyway, this is the first time I made this recipe. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys what happened. It has 3/4 cup of cream, or it's called evaporated milk, 2 cups of sugar, teaspoon of vanilla, 1/3 cup of butter, and I'm gonna put smoked salt on mine. You guys can't see this, okay? Y'all see that? Smoked salt. Bam. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna chop up these nuts. Now, if you're watching this, put these back on there afterwards, okay? Because it calls for a cup of pecans roasted and 3/4 cups of almonds. If I can keep them off the floor. You can use a food processor, but I decided to do it this way. They say cut them roughly, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Y'all see this? And I wish this was smell-o-vision. Derek, can you turn up the smell-o-vision? Can you turn up the smell? Can y'all smell like a fart? No, just kidding. Can you smell it? It's actually what happens when you heat up nuts. The oils release a scent, a fragrance. Oh my God. I wish you guys were here. And these were raw nuts that I buy, because I buy raw nuts and they're organic. And what organic means is the way they've grown. People have a little care and a little mindfulness with it. That's all. Okay. So I'm gonna leave these nuts like this. Okay. They're roughly cut. I'm gonna pick this up so you guys can see this. Move this other side. This is not hot, right? It's a little warm, so I'm gonna do this. I'm talking to myself. These calorie free. Nah, y'all. This is not a diet calorie free recipe. This is calorie packed. That's what these nuts look like without me dropping. Y'all see that? Ooh. Ooh wee. Okay. Now, my pot's getting hot. Okay. So, the next thing, the nuts are all cut and is ready to go in at the very end. Melly Mel, my cousin, you back home? Smoked salt, never heard of it. So, I go to gourmet stores and I have, let me show you guys this. Okay. So, I have smoked salt. You can see that. I have, I can't remember this mushroom. This is a mushroom salt. I can't remember the name of this mushroom. It's real earthy. It's going to come to me in a second. And I have cranberry salt. Kind of cool, huh? Bunch of different sauces. And that's just the tip of it. Hey, Donna, how you doing? So what I'm going to do is I'm looking at my recipe. So I'm going to drop all these ingredients in here. And then we're going to cook it up to 235 to 240. Not over 240 because we don't want it to turn to hard candy. Oh, let me show you something. Remember I told you about having the right tools? Bam. Candy thermometer. So what we're going to look for, let's see, 220, 230. Soft ball. Not hard ball, but soft ball. So we're going to go for the 230, 240 and see what happens. First time. So let's drop this butter in here. This is getting nice and hot. How y'all doing out there? This is 1/3 cup of butter. Make sure I get all my butter. Get all my butter. Get all my butter off of here. So my butter is melting. Melty. I need y'all to keep voting. So it's kind of interesting, this contest. At first I was like, am I keeping up on our reading stuff? But they changed some of the things. But that's cool. But most of all, one of the things that this contest has taught me, I'll drop this. Let's see what I need to make sure I'm following the ingredients. Okay, sugar. That's our 2 cups of sugar. Our 1/3 cup, 3/4 cup. 3/4 cup. Make sure I got that of evaporated milk. And we're gonna stir it. We're gonna stir it like, I almost said something inappropriate, but I'm not gonna say anything inappropriate. Derek will be like, you can't say that, kids might be on. You know what I was gonna say to them kids? No. I've been working with them kids all day. You know. My brother Derek was outside. They had a meeting with the chipmunks today in is that Harvey, Illinois? Where y'all at? They had a meeting outside with the chipmunks. That's an interesting way to spend the day. They boss wanted to be special with the animals. Anyway, having your back. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because I need this to get to 230, 240 degrees. And I want to try to get this done within 15 minutes because then I have to drop it on the. Okay. Can you reduce the sugar you put in it? No. Great question, sister. Because check this out. Candy and cakes are all chemical. Now, what you can make is sugar-free candy, okay? Or what you can do is not eat as much of it. That's what I work on. So a lot of times, like a lot of people in my job are like, are you bringing the candy to work tomorrow? So I'll bring some of it. I'm gonna send some of it to my dad. I'm waiting for Derek to come out so he can have some of it, but him and Gino's supposed to come out, but Gino's probably still sitting on the couch from his birthday. Gino, shout out to my brother Gino. He had just his birthday. His ass a little bit younger than me. I'll be big 6 older this year, y'all. Don't I look good? Look at me. Take this all in. Anyway, consciousness, having your back. What does that mean? That means that when you have your back, you are actually allowing other people to contribute to you. Because what you're saying to the creator and to the universe is that I got this. I'm on top of this. I'm going to be an active player in this thing I call living. Does that make sense? My cat's going, ooh, she went back. She agreed. Okay, got it. So yeah, So I'm waiting for this to get to boil. I'm gonna turn this up. It's got to boil. It's gonna turn brown. That's what we call caramelization. Y'all can see this right now. It's beginning to boil. I got my fancy pot out, okay? And once it boils, and once it gets to 235 to 240 degrees, we're gonna pull it to the side, add vanilla, the nuts, stir it a little bit more, and then we're gonna spoon it on this prepared cookie sheet and just let it cool. And then you go to town later. You're not gonna be able to watch me eat it. And what I will do, you come back to my Facebook page, you'll see pictures. If you're on the favorite chef, you go to my favorite chef page and you'll be able to see the pralines on there. I'm gonna plate them and take a cool picture of them. Now, y'all need to help me win because you guys can't see what's happening in the pot because I need the camera to come from above here down. That's one of the things that I'm gonna purchase with the winnings. We're gonna do the countertop. We might do that, but we're definitely gonna get a light. We might get a food truck or something like that. Because everybody keeps on telling me it's time for me to hit the streets. I feel like a prostitute trying to put me on the street. Tori, you trying to put me on the street? I ain't gonna even ask Derek's ass. As long as y'all let me take my bottle of I have to show you guys something. I got a birthday coming. Y'all, this is what I like. Y'all see that? Jaeger. Join the 60 Club. Yep. It's good to, every day above ground is a good day. That's what my boy Ice Cube says. So I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to stir this. Now I'm going to put my thermometer in here because I want to watch the temperature. I want to watch it go bubbly, 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 bubbly. So you pull this back. Now, you don't want to touch this mixture because if it hits you, you're going to act like Al Green. You go, ah! No, just kidding. Having your back. Okay, right now, we're at 160, 180. We're moving on. We're moving on up. This is called Jefferson's Pralines, moving on up in temperature. No, just kidding. Vote for me. Why you want to vote for me? This is I'm going to share this what I'm going to do, y'all, because I started to look at this. I would like, I'm not going to tell you all, to do something with kids and people in general about this thing I call, y'all know how I end the show every week, kindness. I got something I want to introduce to you guys, but I have to wait for my team. Tell me I need to wait. And I have a big mouth sometimes, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But you guys can help me get there because I want to fangirl Carla Hall. No, I won't. My son will be embarrassed and I do that. And Tori will be like, you can't do that. So I'm not going to do that. But I still want to meet sister because she's kind of enlightening to me. So what would it be like to meet her? And you guys can make that happen. All you have to do is go out and keep on voting. Support a brother. Y'all know you want to support me. We're up to 210 degrees. Remember I told you, you have the right tools. I have a candy thermometer. You have a candy, so you can do this. The recipe is going to be online. And check this out. If I cook anything, if you guys have questions of stuff that I cooked in the past, I am one of them chefs that you can reach out, especially my family. You know how to hit me up. But everybody else, you can hit me up on Facebook, hit me on, go to my website. Hey, John, you did this. Can you show me how to do this? You see what I'm saying? Little sippy, sippy. So this is the process of waiting for candy. You're caramelizing the cream and the sugar. It's slowly turning brown. And we're looking at the temperature. We're right now at 215. As soon as it gets to this says 235, 240, 250 will give you a pralines with the consistency of hard candy. We don't want that. We don't want no hard pralines. Y'all don't know the song that it comes from. But anyway, having your back. I can't say this enough. When you have your back, it tells the universe that, oh, you want to do something different, and it starts to have your back. Then people around you start to see the energy that you be, and they start having your back. Not even that. Don't stop. We won't stop there. It gets better. The earth. You know that thing that we walk on? and we eat from and we drink from, it even starts to have your back. Y'all get that? So what am I saying? Turn this down. I made a mistake. Oh no. Okay, turn that down. I had to turn that down. Okay. Okay, you got to keep on stirring it. So that's one of the things I'm learning now. I got to pay attention to this. Stir, 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 stir. Turn it down and stir it up. Hope this looks nice. Okay. I might make a mess. I don't know, guys. This is my first time. I should have tried this out before I tried this with you guys, huh? But what the hell? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So it's turning brown. I'm getting clumps of sugar in here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So it's browning. So one of the things you want to do is got to keep your eye on it. You got to keep on stirring it. I forgot about candy because it'll brown at the bottom and the top will be like bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like at the very end. I know, I hear Gino, life's about learning. Yes, it's about learning. I hope this turns out. If not, check this out, y'all. Sometimes you learn and you create something different. So we're at 220. We're at 220 degrees. Let's see what happens. $220 degrees. Let's see. And the more you stir it, it actually cools. So it takes a little bit of time because you're actually not wanting it to burn, but it doesn't look like it burned. Doesn't look like it burned on this end. And I won't be able to tell you if it burned until I taste it. But the thing that I'm going to do with this is some of the pralines I'm going to save in a later date. I'm going to take the pralines out, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to make pralines and cream ice cream. But it's not going to be quite well. The pralines is going to be made out of cream. So I was going to try to say it's going to be dairy free. Well, the ice cream would be dairy free because we'll make that out of cashew milk. But the pralines will be made with cream or milk. Okay. So it's doing this thing. We're up to 220. Keep on stirring it. Keep on stirring. Stir it up, as Bob Marley would say. Little darling. Yeah. Where are we at? I keep on moving around because, let me tell you, the key is always stir your candy. Yep, you got to stir your candy. Stir it up, little darling. So the reason I'm stirring it like this is that I don't want it to burn, and I want it to go to 235, and it's like at 2, we got it down on low now. It's doing this thing. It's getting, I hope it doesn't get too hard. Hard is still, and it's still getting hard. This weekend, Tori and I went to see a great concert. If you ever get a chance, this is probably supposed to be his last tour, but he says it's a lot. We went to see George Clinton, and it was a blast. He was still getting it at his age. George was funky. Funky, funky, funky. He was funky like Donna, like the funky chicken. Anyway, how y'all doing out there? I hope this is not boring you. It's the first time I made candy on, I think this is the first time I made candy. But it's turning brown, which that's what I'm after. I keep on moving my thermometer around because I got to get to the edges where it sticks at the bottom. Okay, we're at 221. Turn this up a little bit more. Keep on stirring it up. So now, oh my goodness, I know you had fun. Yes, we had a blast. Vote y'all P-Funk for life, as Tori says. It's a way of life for me. It's one of my favorite bands ever. First time I saw it, I think I was like in high school. But he's been around forever. Whatever. What do you mean, whatever? Now you, you gets mad because I called you the funky chicken. She used to do the funky chicken. Yeah, funky chicken like that. No, I'm just messing. Donna gonna beat me up now. Okay. I wish you guys can see this consistency. Okay, we're seeing what's happening. At 235. We're at 230. We're going to drop the nuts in there. Okay. Let's see how much salt. We take 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm doing it from the eye, y'all. Don't do this at home. So that's 1 teaspoon of salt. As we getting there, y'all. We're getting there. I can tell already. It's getting real thick. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like when I start spooning it. That sounds kind of weird when I start spooning it, huh? We put our vanilla in there. We're gonna pull this to the side. Put this here. See that dripping off of there? Now, what we gonna do? What you gonna do, George? I'm gonna punch these nuts in here. That's what we're gonna do there. This is hot though. There we go. Always make sure you have your utensils nearby. Okay, I'll do it like this, move this out of the way. First time for everything, y'all. First time for everything. So I need to do this really quick. You got to work with this. Oh, it's getting hard on me. It's getting hard. Don't get hard on me. Don't get hard on me. It's doing this thing. Pralines. Looks a little bit different than I expected, y'all. See, candy, you don't have time to work with too much. Now it's going to be kind of interesting. Because what we're doing is getting little mounds of pralines. Pralines are quite different. Interesting. Y'all with me still? So it don't always turn out perfect, but it turns out. And you ask yourself questions, how does it get better than this? What did I learn from this? So cooking is like that. You know, you're going for the experience of what can I create? Okay. I want to get this out here. So what I'm going to do, I don't want this to harden in here. So this is what these pieces here I'm going to use for ice cream. And I'll taste it, let you guys know what it tastes like now. I got to figure out what to do with, ice cream. Or you know what you can do? You can make a cake and sprinkle this on the cake. So, there. So let's see what this is like. Now, y'all see that? Salted. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. While still warm, I'm gonna drop some of my smoked salt on each one. Like that. So it'll stick to it while it's hot. Guess what, y'all? We're done. So I'm gonna let you guys see what this looks like. Pralines. Now, what I learned is I would use a different pot next time that doesn't, this actually holds heat and the thermometer is a little bit, tad bit off. Those are things that you get to learn when you're actually cooking. Like, okay, next time, what would I do different? It actually is something that's time. It's really time, because I'm gonna show you why I'm saying that. It really is not gonna be bad because it tastes really good. And what I want to do with some of these, see, I have a mound here, but I have the pralines here that I'll have. But it tastes fabulous. Oh my God. Well, oh my God. Delicious, y'all. Shucky ducky quack quack. Double boiler. It wasn't calling for a double boiler. That might be something I'll look into, Donna. Thank you. Because I remember a woman in Portland who was pretty much adopted me when I first moved here by the name of Rita Benjamin. She didn't make it, but it wasn't a double boiler. What I realized is that you got to be ready to go like that. And the time that I wasn't watching it, you have to get everything prepped. Everything was prepped. And it's not bad. Tastes fabulous. Okay, people, let me get you all out here. It's 6:59, under 30 minutes. I try to get you guys out in and out 30 minutes. Thank you for hanging out for me. I need you to vote. I need you to tell people to go vote. I need you to do me a couple of things, a couple of favors. Excuse me. I need you to go, still on. I need you to go to YouTube and subscribe. Go vote. Go to my TikTok. Subscribe. Show a brother some love. Being John Ashford on YouTube. I can't wait to tell you guys what's coming out of this creation of that TikTok, John Ashford Jr. Show a brother love. I need to get to 1,000 people. I'm only at 590 or 560 something. Tell somebody, show a brother some love. What would it take? Jane Lynn, how you doing? Thank you for voting. I need people to go to my TikTok. I need you guys to help me get to New York. I want to do some live stuff. I want to meet the beautiful Carla Hall. And I really want to continue to support the James Beard Foundation. I really dig some of those things that they're doing and some of the chefs that I've been seeing. There's a chef in Portland I want to meet from the James Beard that's got an award from James Beard Foundation. And thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for having my back. But I realize that you guys have my back because I start having my own back. I love you, miss you too, Donna. Until next week, do me a huge favor, y'all. Be kind to you. And please, the earth and all the inhabitants need kindness right now. So show some people some love. Until next week, peace. I won't be with you next week. I got some stuff I'm getting. I'll be doing something in Houston, I think. Love you. Peace.